Dragon Day Revenge. Come on, you wanna come to my zoo? Maybe you can pet my tiger. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm totally gonna find my balance tonight. Doing these awesome kung fu moves. Oh, hey, what's up, loyal subjects? It's the Geek King, the Sultan of Slashers, the Guru of Gore, the horror hunk with the biggest junk. Got a crush on Hermione Granger, and I get her wetter than name her the Submariner. And today, we're gonna talk about a movie. We're gonna talk about a couple movies, actually. I'm fucking expanding. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 and Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. Okay, but we gotta take a little time travel trip to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. So it's 1988, right? Dream Warriors, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, just butt-slammed the universe with its awesome greatness. A cinema classic. The best of the series. Definitely one of the best. I don't know, Freddy's Dead's pretty good. But this movie rocked, right? So we need a sequel. The fans demanded it. The world demanded it. So this asshole named Rennie Harlan, he gave us a sequel. They were so determined to make this movie. But there was this little problem of a writer's strike. They had a writer's strike and no script. So they said, fuck it, we're gonna make a movie. And by God, they made a movie. And it's in full color. It works on most DVD players. And it has a runtime that would make Peter Jackson cringe. But see, they should have just they forgot one little thing. They should have said, we should make a movie that's not a total piece of shit. A pile of mistakes and continuity errors. Unwatchable garbage. And that's what this movie is. Dream Master officially sucks my ass. I'll tell you why. First off, let's start with the script. I mean, the actors wrote scenes. The actors. I'm pretty sure the Coffee Boy wrote a scene, the Gaffer wrote a scene, the Fluffer wrote a scene. Hell, I was 4 years old when this movie came out. I'm pretty sure I did 3 or 4 rewrites. That's bullshit. This is the 4th installment of a franchise. This is Freddy Krueger, who was totally over at the time. A huge villain. You know, he's a huge character. Everyone knew who Freddy Krueger was. And you're letting some fucking actors write it? You're letting Tuesday Night write it? Who's that bitch? I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so the plot of this movie, the opening reels of this movie, starts out with Freddy being resurrected by dog piss. Flaming dog piss. I got nothing too. So he gets resurrected by flaming dog piss and kills off all the Dream Warriors. In the first 15 minutes of the movie, he kills off the established, popular characters of the last installment in the first 15... That's fucking bullshit! That's like killing off Johnny Cage in the first 5 minutes of your movie. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Fucking don't Mortal Kombat annihilate me. Give me something good. And I'll tell you, they kill off them. We get rid of all the Dream Warriors who were interesting characters, who you liked and were complex and had a lot of background to them, more so than the average slasher victim. And, of course, Kristen, the leader of the Dream Warriors, gets offed, and she gives her dream summon powers to Alice, who is a bookworm, and she's sheltered, and she daydreams about the football guy. We went from slasher original to slasher generic, about as generic as you can get. Alice sucks, just like the rest of the cast of this movie are all terrible. And Freddy now wants to use Alice to, since she can bring people in her dreams, wants Alice to bring more kids to him because he killed the last of the Elm Street kids. So, you would think that Alice has to be asleep when this happens for her, you know, to pull someone in her dream. No. You better stop thinking with all that logic bullshit. Continuity errors abound in this film. Get ready. And not only do they shit all over the Dream Warriors, Kristen, the main character of Dream Warriors, gets shit on the character herself because my girl Patricia Arquette was going to sign the ink on this thing, but then she saw the flies coming up from this shit pile and she ran for the hills. So they got Tuesday Night to replace her. And Tuesday Night must have come from Nick Cage's acting dojo, because she fucks up every scene, she sucks in every scene, she has zero charisma, zero talent. Terrible actress. In a genre that's known for terrible acting, she excels to new heights of terrible. And okay. So, and also, Freddy's got pun diarrhea in this movie. He's rattling off one-liners and shit. See, in the last movie, it started the concept of Krueger the Clown or Johnny Carson Freddy, you know, where he'd tell a one-line like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch!" Right? Well, in this movie, he's just rattling off stuff. And apparently, when they watched the dailies, if they did watch the dailies, they realized it wasn't funny, so they decided to put Freddy in costumes. So he wears sunglasses, and he dresses up like a surgeon. And see, here's another gap. In Dream Warriors, Part 3, the last installment, he was taunting a crippled boy and was taunting a former heroin addict. In this movie, there's a scene where he eats a giant pizza that has souls in it, meatball souls, you can tell by the little faces, and he eats it and goes, "Mmm, soul food." Fucking awful. So, and also, another thing, like, okay, so, in the much better film, Dream Warriors, he killed the kids at the Weston Hills. He killed the kids at Weston Hills and made it look like suicides. In this movie, they dumb it down to ridiculous levels. Okay, in like the first 20 minutes of this movie, right after the Dream Warriors eat it, this chick's eating pork rinds and there's a bug in it. Ugh, I hate bugs. Well, guess what? She becomes a bug. That's what it is. If you don't like something, you become it. If you're afraid of something, you face it and you lose. And this chick becoming a bug and then getting stuck in a roach motel and getting squashed is not only the worst death in this series, it's one of the worst deaths in slasher movies. One of the worst deaths I've ever seen.